It's 3 a.m. here. It's 3. You can't see my watch. It's 3 a.m. Terrible. Terrible. Just terrible. I'm still setting up, sorry. I really had trouble waking up. Anyway, I am awake, which is the most important thing. Oh god, bloody hell. I won't put my microphone on yet because I'm gonna just be pottering around. Let me get my connection up. I'm gonna be watching. Okay, it's not started yet. My charger. Let me charge. Where will I charge from? Goodness gracious me, this is... I cannot wait to be on a proper time zone next year. This time zone is grim as hell. Okay. Okay, the lighting sucks, but there's nothing I can do about that. Oh, I could turn my thing in here. Okay, let's put this here. So I've got some light. Oh, it's starting. Don't worry, I'm almost starting. I need to go get my beer, I'm afraid. I need a beer. Today, oh, my heart's really pounding. Oh. Okay. I've seen the start. By the way, the starting is very good today. It's funny.
We're almost ready for the second semi-final. And this is the vibe in Torino right now. That's the beauty of the Eurovision. Bringing people together. We've got the French touch.
I don't know why. Socks for some reason. I'm wearing flip-flops right now. Oh god, I'm such a mess.
And of course, we've got
Okay, I'm actually ready. I'm literally just gonna go get my beers. I'll be back in 2 minutes. No, 1 minute.
doing things without any knowledge. But somehow we make things work.
Where's this light thing coming from? Light on, please. Thank you.
Can you believe it? Less than 2 minutes to showtime. I don't have any idea what to do. Hello, guys. Everything okay for tonight?
We were thinking maybe you could start off with a dance.
I don't know how to dance.
It's easy. When you hear the drums, open your arms.
You mean like
You are ready.
Alright, let's go. And when the stress mounts, if it's not enough. But now, it's really time to go.
Remember, when you hear the drums, open your arms. Go, 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 go.
Wow. Okay, I'm back. I'm back. Sorry. Sorry, guys. It was raining here today. Do. Let's get some chat going. Pop at the chat. Headphones. Please connect to here. Headphones. I don't get this chi-chi-cha-cha bit at all. Hello, everybody. Oh my God. Let me just go through all my hellos now. Oh, that's so loud. Morning, everyone. Sorry about that. It is so grim waking up this time. That was a good opening, though, wasn't it? They actually had some humor. This is the humor that I wanted. Oh, La Prazzini posing. Oh my God, what is Mika wearing? I kind of love it. But yeah, it's quite hideous. Maybe it's a tribute to Subwoofer. I am a mess. Okay, let me go through chat. Do my hellos. Hello, everybody. I'm not going to go through everyone's name because it'll be annoying if I know everyone's name, but hello, everybody. Ooh. Can you read this all okay? Who'll hit the highest note? What? What a weird thing to say. Okay, I'm all set up now. Lean Dirt, don't worry about putting on glasses. It's cool. I'm just going to do the polls here. Oh, wow, Leo. Those numbers. The most streamed. Didipta is number one. Brevidi Stefania. Okay, coming up. Alessandro's gotten a lot better as we're going on. He was much better in rehearsals yesterday. Gaan we winnen? Ja. I don't know, Lindern, if Netherlands can win, but for me, that is a really good sign. Netherlands can be top 10. Like, hopefully, good top 10. I think his outfit's kind of charming. Oh, this show, really good show today. Austria was the 6th most streamed. I'm glad to see that they're going to get a little bit of success. I hope they do. Have you seen that? Pia Maria isn't following Lumex on Instagram anymore. She unfollowed him. I'm not sure if it's a joke or something. Yes, Sean, I am drinking Heineken. I've got 2 of them today. Lila, when are you getting my Young Mum dance? Oh shit, I have to learn that. I have to learn that before Saturday. Yeah, Alipan, the script is I think the script is too much focused towards kids. I think they do need to try and like get a script that more incorporates adults as well. In case you're wondering, I am watching the YouTube stream and Lord just said, let's get the party started, and then there's a 10-second delay. Song contest begin. Okay, what am I doing? I'm doing customization. Okay, I'm in the postcard for the first song. Hey, Marie. Okay, Melanie. Some more dodgy postcards today. Okay, number one. Song number one. It is Finland. Okay. Ooh, what do you think of this starting? Tell me what you think of the starting? Is it creepy cool or is it just creepy? Tell me. Vocals are ooh, the lighting looks a bit better today actually. The balloons look cooler. He hit the cue coming around the balloons today. That's the first time I've seen him hit it. This is a better version. They got rid of that cartoon girl. I thought that cartoon girl was kind of cool. Oh, he's really breathy now, isn't he? Did you guys hear the fake Jezebel that they put in? The fake crowd cheer at the end? Yes, Constantina, that cheer is fake. Okay, I'm just finishing now. Look guys, the ending is really strong, and that's the important thing, is that it has a good final impression. I'm just wondering, will the start bother people or will the start bother the jury? Because the start, the vocals are iffy, but the end sounds great. So that Jezebel at the end is fake, because when I was watching the rehearsal, it was empty. And you could still hear Jezebel, like the crowd cheering. I was like, oh, there's no crowd. Where did that come from? There's ghosts. Okay, so Finland. I still think Finland can make it. If they do make it, previous I would have said like kind of 7th, and now I'm thinking like, okay, it's going to be like 9th or 10th. Anyway, what percentage are they getting? They're getting 33. I'm going to add in mine. I'm waiting to Israel. This Israel performance is really, really, really great. Really fantastic. Okay, poll's just finishing. He's done this perfectly every single time. Their floor graphics are top notch. Sham. This is tough to sing and dance at the same time. He really sounds great. Love the Mizrahi bit. They should have it longer. This crowd are loving it. Yeah, look, it's a great song. It's just so droll. And the song like this kind of relies on a little bit more televote. Unfortunately, I think these type of songs that jury don't really support as much, despite the fact that that is very, very high quality presentation. But you can see why I came into this. I was like, I thought Israel were out. And then I saw that. I'm like, that is so good quality. How are juries going to completely ignore that? It's so really, really great. And it's, if Israel qualified from the second position, keep in mind that would be 6 in a row for Israel. Really, really, really will be amazing. Okay, Israel, I'm getting a total of 57%. Okay, and we're into Serbia. Oh my God, this is amazing. Oh, I can't wait to watch this without any writing on the screens. Come on. Oh, brilliant. Come on. Her outfit is divine. Oh. Don't you love the close cuts of the apostles' faces? Everybody is clapping. Oh, Oh, come on, Serbia. Oh, I hope this screams up the odds. I really want this to compete for the win. Come on, Constructa. This is the bit. Every time when she crosses her leg, her voice goes. Love the crazy towel guy. Really great red bit. I love that red lighting. It's awesome. Bit is Drava. 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 Oh, I love this end bit. Zeta Coprasano, great light show. Brilliant, 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 brilliant. Oh, she's brilliant. Oh, she's such a... If she doesn't go through, I will die live on stream. I will absolutely and utterly die. Okay, sorry, I saw a couple of the comments. Ed Delaney, who's my number one pick to qualify? I can't give you one pick because there's 10 of them, but I might go through that later. Oh, I forgot to put up the poll. Sorry, I got really carried away with Serbia there. Let's do the poll quickly now. Sorry, someone was mentioning about the subtitles. She asked for subtitles on the LED and they said no. So they had to put the ones on screen. It doesn't look great, but they weren't given an alternative. I think the font could have been a little bit different. I think the font was maybe a little bit too, and maybe a little bit bigger, or maybe with some like cool Byzantine font or something like a little bit more evocative. But I still like that they were trying to explain it. Okay, Azerbaijan. 74 for the Serbia. Come on, Nadir. You know I like this. Okay, he's a tiny bit off vocally, but it comes in the end, don't worry. Oh, vocals are back. Oh, the lighting is great, isn't it? You can kind of hear the crowd are a little bit waiting for something. Guys, please be nice to each other in the comments. Okay, big climax coming up. Hold on to your knickers. Oh, sorry, Sean, my bad. Oh, his vocals are a tiny bit off. And the lights are wrong. What the hell happened to that? Oh no. Oh, that didn't look like it did in rehearsals. Oh no. 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 Oh guys, that was much worse than the rehearsals. Whoa. Sorry, all the questions in the polls are, will it qualify? Oh guys, that was, so the white lights didn't work during his big nose and his voice cracked. So I'm so glad that people enjoyed that, but that was much, much better in the rehearsals. Oh, sorry, Sean, I didn't see that you were quoting Game of Thrones. Sorry, that's my fault. I only saw You Know Nothing and I thought you were attacking her. Sorry about that. I actually love Game of Thrones, so. Oh no. Damn, that was, oh, what the hell happened to him? Nadir was perfect in all the run-throughs. I don't know why that was a little bit iffy. I'm feeling a little bit not as confident about that anymore now. Okay, Georgia. Let me know what you think about this one. I love the visuals on the LEDs. A Man, I love this song as well, but this bit is very repetitive. Okay, the light box is finished today. It's completed. This box, the lighting didn't work in the run through, so it's better. Real Clockwork Orange feel. Yeah, I love the costumes, Marie. Costumes are brilliant. I just think it's too static. But I don't know. Who could this be like a surprise one? Let me put the poll up. Sorry, I was dancing. Georgia. So remember the poll is, do you think it will qualify? I think if it was in the first semi, more of a possibility. I just think in the second semi, fifth in the running order, a little bit too static in the course, but really cool. I don't think it's impossible. You just really need like a lot of people who are into indie feel or just want something a little bit different. Anyone who's coming into this and they just do not like pop music, it's kind of scratching that itch for them. Okay, I think we're getting a pretty decent qualification percentage for this so far. I'll leave the voting open a couple of seconds more while you guys prepare for Malta. I'm going to add mine in, so let's go 28. Okay, poll is over. Yes, Stu, the UK jury should react to that. Oh, shit. Great singer. Yeah, she does look really stunning, doesn't she? Kind of wish they'd saved her for a better song. Yeah, Alekin, €10 for a young person is a lot of money. Especially when paying for something you not even just took a vote. Sean, I'm going to dance to everything today. Sean, not Sean McMichael. I'm unashamedly dancing this. I can dance everything today because I just love Eurovision. And my dance is super naff as well because the song is naff. Alapan, I didn't like the old song. I think this song is better. Oh, her vocals are off. Oh, her vocals are really off. That's not working. Why are they showing a guy in the audience? Wada. Sean is our Res of Malta person. What does he think? Yeah, guys, her vocals were a little bit off there. I'm surprised because in rehearsal she was fantastic. And also she didn't really get the reception, I thought, because she's quite famous in Italy. I thought there'd be like more, I don't know, probably not chanting for her or anything, but yeah, a little bit unfortunate for her. I think that is going to be hard to qualify if she's not hitting the vocals. That is 90%, has our worst so far. Oh, San Marino. I hope the hype that I've built up is worth it. I'm a big fan of Laura Pazzini as well. I think she's been really good. Mike McKinney says it was pretty pitchy. Lila Catherine, they shouldn't qualify. Marie's saying, even the Rasmus is better. That is harsh. That's the greatest compliment that Larry's ever gotten in his life. That he's better than your woman, Emma Muscat. These guys, this performance, you are not ready. I hope my hype has been worth it, but I thought this was brilliant. What are we looking at so far? Serbia's gone through. look how much Israel so far. This is what I'm saying. And Azerbaijan was really off. Really, really off. Gingerbread, you missed us all going crazy over Israel, which is where gingerbread is from, I believe. Correct me if I'm wrong. Constantina, I hope that they don't show ads for San Marino. Hey, Circa from Ireland. Sean, you have to tell us what you think about Malta because you're from Malta, aren't you? From Malta? Lord Ryden, it might be connection. I haven't set it to anything. If my connection is slow, I might go a little bit blurry. I do find Mika quite charming. He's got that fake London voice, but I do quite like him. I'm not blurry to you, TAD. Good. Daria, your favourite's Israel so far. That is what I'm saying, is that it stands out for being so professional. And especially we've had 3 dodgy vocals and Israel had no dodgy vocals. I'm wondering now, can they get through? Lord Raiden, we didn't pick up on any dodginess in her performance. Gary Walsh, hello Gary. The first 3 haven't qualified ever. So if the first 3 were to qualify, it would be the first time ever. Okay, San Marino, it's happening, get ready. Everyone's favorite tiny microstate, powerhouse. The last couple of years, San Marino have been brilliant. Last year with Adrenalina, and this year's just brilliant. It feels like such a bonus entry. A Man Storm, Georgia favourite so far. That is a good sign. Josh Baldwin, this is a really good point. Will San Marino take Finland votes? Very much possibly. Let me know what you think afterwards. Okay, it's just starting for me now. Come on, Achille. I'm a big fan of him now. Come on, Achille. Wow. Love his outfit. A la Britney. I love these silhouettes now with the red and the black. There's lighting issues going on. That is not the lighting from the rehearsal. Oh, this is the silhouette. He didn't kiss him in the rehearsal. I fucking love this. I love this. It's so brilliant. Yes. Oh, the staging is amazing. Ed Delaney, best song of the night. Yes. This is so good. This is so good. Yes. Oh my God, this is amazing. Guys, that is, even if you don't like that, you have to appreciate that that is just so fun. Oh God, I want that in the final so bad. I think that's my number, no, it's not. My number one request is Serbia. My number two request, I think, is San Marino. That was just absolutely fantastic. Do you see why I was raving about that? Just how many iconic moments and the energy that he brought. That was his best performance as well. Sorry, I'm just tweeting about San Marino. I'm just saying, I tried to warn you about San Marino. Okay, 75%, yes, come on chat, I love you. Chat, that is currently our winner of the show so far. Wait, sorry, I'm adding in 1% for myself. Okay, so I'm gonna make it 70. It's 73 and I'm adding in 1 for me. No, let's make it 75 because he was 75. Sorry, I missed a little bit of chat. Gingerbread, he was filthy and I'm not washing my hands. I'm not washing my hands either. Josh, even though I vastly prefer Finland's song, I would still vote for San Marino. Yeah, like, isn't it a much better rock performance? Even though his vocal is not particularly great either, it just felt like it was part of the song. Whereas in Finland, it didn't feel like it was meant to be like that. Daria, it takes some serious skill to sing in a bull. He's had some practice. Sheldon's coming up. That was brilliant. That really got my heart rate up and got my excitement up and everything. Just fantastic. Come on, Australia. I really, really want this to go through. Vocals are better. His vocals are the best so far. Oh, stop it. Oh, stop it, stop it, stop it. That's perfect. Oh. What? His vocals are better than the rehearsals. Wow, atmospheric. Yes, he is absolutely fucking killing this. Oh, he's brilliant, he's brilliant, he's brilliant. Oof. Oof. Oh, yes, 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 come on. Ah. Oh, stop it, stop it, stop it. Oh, stop it, stop it, stop it. Okay. Oh, I just think he's brilliant. He's so brilliant. Oh, God. Amazing. Stop it. Oh, God. That was absolutely just... I know everyone doesn't get that. Like, but I just thought that was absolutely... That was his best vocal. There was literally nothing wrong with that vocally. Because in the rehearsals, they had like a tiny blip, a tiny little bit off where it sounded like, oh, you took you out of the moment. That was just brilliant. Louise Palmer, where I saw your message earlier and I highlighted it. Louise, I love his vocals, but I find this too theatrical, but I'd love for my adopted country to get through. Louise, I really, really want Australia to go through. Really, 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 really want. That is just, just brilliant. Sorry, I'm being so biased. But I've got to have my personal favorites. By the way, Alessandro is doing all these bits from rehearsals much better in real life. Wow, 87%. I'm sorry, I'm giving you... How do you do that heart thing? I'm doing this. Thank you for giving Australia 87%. Please vote for it. I always worry about Australia's televote, so please vote for it if you have a chance. Sorry, it did go down to 84 before I closed the poll. Oh, wow, that really, I got teary at the end there. That was really, really properly wow. Murray says he might top the semi. I really just want the jury to put this through. I just don't want this to have any doubt about it. I just put him through. Murray can't vote for Australia. I will not vote for Australia. Oh, okay. Sheldon will do well with both the jury and the televote from Chidi. I'm hiding that comment, Pleska. Jim will get through. Who is it now? I've forgotten. It is Cyprus. Oh, God, you need to let me know what you think about Cyprus. Her vocals sound good in the chorus, not so much in the verses. You can be my only one. I'm dancing this, but keep in mind this is my number 6. I still think the performance is a bit flat. Sean, this isn't issues. This is what she sounded like in all the rehearsals. The song doesn't really have a climax. Says me as I dance frantically. Bum bum. Bum bum. Oh, she missed the vocal ending. Do 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 da la la. Okay, sorry, I was looking at all the comments, but I didn't want to talk during it. Yeah, it seems pretty mixed. I think everyone's kind of enjoying the song, but yeah, just something is a little bit off in the staging. The concept is a little bit off. Sean McMichael, maybe some tech issues, some tech diffs with her hearing it. No, she sounded like that in all the rehearsals. Daria, she lacks a spark and expression. Yeah, I am getting... They don't help her though with the concept because she's standing still all the time. She doesn't get to move around. She's meant to look pretty and dreamy, so it's like... Marie likes it, but it's in her top 5. Same as me. I like it, but it's also in my top. It's my top number 6. So I'm kind of dancing to the studio version when I'm dancing. Ed Delaney, I've heard many vocals like this, but it's not fresh rinsing. Ed Delaney, are you related to Rob Delaney? Please let me know in the comments. Okay, that is 23% yes. It's silent! Oh my god, it's silent! Go, go, go! Of attention. Oh, come on, Brooke. Hey, stupid. That's rich. Well, I got nothing to lose. That's rich. I got nothing. Vocals are great. Bye bye boy. She's killing it, absolutely killing it. I just up for you and that's rich. Bye bye bye. Bye bye bye. Bye bye. Bye bye. Wow, that was fucking brilliant. She could have, sorry, there's so many comments I wanted to reply to. Sean benefits from going after Cyprus. I totally agree. Manstorm, Andromache has done Brooke a huge favor. I think so. I think this really comes alive after Cyprus because it brings the energy that Andromache didn't have. Joss Bolden, remember her voice from the UK? Her vocal 100% better. Oh, absolutely. And she's hit every single take. Honestly, all the rehearsals sounded exactly like that. All of them sounded, that had the most acting brilliance out of all of them. She's just getting better. Martin Pavlak, I hope she qualifies. Oh my God, absolutely. We'll check the odds now in a second. When we get the next break, we'll check the odds and see how it's doing. Constantina, it's great. I want to see Ireland in the final. Louise, Ireland vocals on point. Great bop. She's improved it. Louise, you're in Australia. You need to vote for us, please. Sean McMichael, good on you, Dairy Girl. Yeah, she's brilliant. My mum says she's good. I missed the percentage. What is it? 83. Wow. I feel like I'm biasing you. Not listening, they going crazy. Love this discipline floor part. She did all she could. She did all she could. So guys, in case you didn't know, there was drama on the turquoise carpet, which is the Eurovision version of a red carpet. She was posing for a photo and she had a North Macedonian flag and she carefully threw it to someone, and the national broadcaster came out and condemned her for throwing their flag. It was just like, it was just a little bit silly, I think, and not great to do to a, there was no malice in it whatsoever. Don't throw flags around, but she's a young girl. She didn't mean it in a malicious way. Okay, guys, odds update. Malta are up to 10th, and San Marino are also up to 10th. So it's the devil versus the angel for the 10th spot, apparently. Azerbaijan haven't suffered in the odds despite that slight vocal blip. Oh, it's Estonia. I hope. I hope. I hope. I hope. I hope, I hope, I hope, I hope. I hope. Oh, brilliant. They really suffered from the sun. Lots of people really enjoying it in the chat, like really, really enjoying it. Maury loves him because she's in love with him physically. If there's enough people who love him physically, he'll qualify. Oh, Stu went for the obvious, I hope he qualifies. Gingerbread, love the song, but the performance was met. Yeah, they had a lot of staging issues with the sun. It's still got a high qualification percentage right now, 81%. Oh, 78%. Mika's stalling. I don't know why he's stalling. This is not hard to set up. Oh, we've done ad break now because it's after the 12th song. Wow, 100 votes. How is there 100 votes if there's not 100 people in chat? I don't get where the votes are coming from. Wasn't that monologue really strange? Wasn't it just a little bit strange telling us all we're special? William DFR from Montpellier says it is different to everything else, so I agree. I just think it's kind of on its own, and that's why I put it through despite the some dodgy staging. Marie said it was amazing. Milky Way, how's in the odds? Okay, so let's do an odds update, everybody, because we're in a thing. Okay, Estonia moved up to 4, so that has been warmly received. Their odds are very, very positive now. San Marino have moved up to 10th in the odds, thank God, because this needs to qualify. Belgium are still hanging on in 9th. Azerbaijan are in 8th, despite that performance. There were issues with Azerbaijan's performance. He didn't hit the note at the end perfectly, and also the light show didn't happen. I wonder will they get to perform again, because that was actually quite a key part of the song, and they missed it. Ireland are up to 12th. Jelko Lay says Ireland up to 12th in the odds. They are. Ireland have jumped like a mother-loving grasshopper. Chady says, I'm a girl and I'm neutral to Stefan. You're immune to his powers. I'm also immune to those powers. Josh Bolden, I honestly think after the performance in high semi-final 1 went, Ireland and San Marino deserve to go. I agree, and the final needs those 2 upbeat songs. So vote for San Marino and Ireland. Oh, Constantina says we're 120 people watching. My phone says 57. So sorry about that. I thought there was like bots voting or something. Oh, there is 120 people watching. Okay, my phone tells me 57. That's why I was like so confused. Okay. Gingerbread says he's not my cup of salad. That is a nice phrase referencing hopefully Latvia. Okay, who's coming up? I hope that people aren't going to disappear for Romania. We do need Romania for the final, Stu. Josh, I think you need to do more than 3 votes this year. It's very, very, very tough to qualify. Okay, we're going to Romania now. Okay, guys, so in case you are not aware, the producers desperately need upbeat songs for the first half because there's a lack of them. We only get 3 of the semi-2 songs going into the first half of the final, and they really need Romania, San Marino, or Ireland. Gabriel Vivas, I love that's coming from the Sweden commentator. Pal, there are big changes in the odds. Ireland to move up to 12th, San Marino up to 10th. Oh, this is brilliant. This is really magical. I love the bit where they dance together with the male dancer. Oh, what did Alican say? Oh, sorry, I'm having chat problems. Guys, keep in mind, Romania are on this really bad non-qualification streak. They really need to go through. So I really, really, really hope that that's enough. Let me see what the chat is saying. Sean Mike says, I'm loving the amount of non-English singing this year. Sean, keep in mind, 6 of the songs that qualified from the first semi-final were non-English songs. That is, I think that might be a record. Josh says this gives a very similar vibe to Israel. I think that is one of the small problems with Romania and Israel. Is there space for the both of them? I'm not sure. Gingerbread says this is way too ESC 2001 for me, but some people like that. Some people like that nostalgic, old, feel-good, like 20s feel. Okay, that got pretty good, 52%. Okay, it's time to finish. But guys, isn't it great that Poland are like very comfortably going to qualify this year? Oh, and he's got much better eye opening. He performed that really, really, really well. All his performances were really well performed. A man says I spent half the performance looking down instead up his nose. Trust me, it has gotten better. He used to always close his eyes, so he's better at eye opening now. He makes more connection. But yeah, he does sing with his head up like this. Gingerbread, amazing how Poland went from last year's car crash to sailing on this beautiful river. I totally agree, and I really am excited by this improvement in Poland because I can't remember the last time we had a definite Polish qualifier. 2014 with Miss Slavony, Slavic girls. Other than that, Poland don't qualify easy ever. Okay, Poland, 88%. Oh, come on, Montenegro. Oh, 89%. Huh? Yeah, great performance. Wow, did she cry at the end? Oh, wow. She didn't do that in rehearsal. She had it in the Italian as well. So that was new. Oh, sorry, that was new in rehearsal. That wasn't just new in that performance. Yeah, this is getting a pretty good percentage so far. 28. Sorry, just to give you an update on odds. So Israel are down to 15th. Cyprus are down to 14th. Ireland are still holding on 12th. Let me just refresh. We've still got San Marino in 10th. But we have Belgium to come up, which is a key performance. Finland are still holding on 7th. I'm a little bit surprised they didn't drop at all. Azerbaijan still holding on 8th. FA, are you talking about Montenegro there? Okay, what did Montenegro get? They got Ooh, 31. Wow, that is more than I expected. Okay, Belgium. Oh, big note coming. Oh, he undercooked the big note at the end. Well, he didn't uncook it, but he didn't go very big. Yeah, he did pretty well there. He sounded okay vocally. Yeah, he had a lot of inner issues in rehearsals. He was very pissed off. In case you didn't see my video earlier, in the dress rehearsal I saw yesterday, he threw the mic on the ground and said, fuck this shit, fuck this shit. He was really pissed off. And that was because the previous rehearsal, he also had problems. He just kept on having in-ear problems and he couldn't get a proper rehearsal done and he just got really, really pissed off. So I thought he sounded good each time, but apparently he's a perfectionist. He won the Voice Belgique. Interesting, we're getting a lot of no's. I wonder, I'm surprised at you guys. I wonder, is this one thing that's going to apply to the maybe mainstream a little bit more? Oh, my battery come out. Oh, it's Sweden. What's our final percentage of this? 28. Lighting is much better. There's no problems with production today. Oh, it does look like a live concert. Okay, good thing about that one is it went a lot cleaner. There were some issues with the rehearsals and the jury final show where you could actually see people on stage and they fucked up lighting of her face on the stage. So I'm glad that went through because people were actually starting to think this is a little bit shady. Why are Italy a favourite getting Sweden also a favourite staging so wrong? So I'm glad that that's gone. That was a proper clean run through. That's nice. I should, well, it's nice that that happened. Look, I know that it seems, the thing is when you see a performance like that so often, it does feel like a little bit rehearsed, but keep in mind the majority of people are seeing that for the first time. When I saw that for the first time, I thought it was very real and authentic. And that's what I think a lot of people feel, and they'll be a little bit surprised by Sweden being that raw, because it's usually so polished. Okay, Czech Republic, Czechia, our last one. Damn, who's killing it so far? Ooh, Poland are killing it. Okay, come on, Czechia. Yes, so good. I love this purple Roman thing. I think that's awesome. Yes! Yes! Yeah, so good. So good. Do you see what I was saying about this as being a lot better than Austria? There's just something about it that you could kind of lose yourself in the moment, because even if our vocals were off, it still felt like it was part of the performance and the whole thing kind of flowed, whereas with Austria, it was a tiny bit like jarring. So in case you don't know, We Are Domi are 2 Norwegians and Dominika is Czech. Murray, we are not losing Poland. Trust me, no chance. That was really brilliant. Wow. I really want Czechia to go through. I think a lot of people are going to come to the end of the show, and it does feel a bit tiring when you get to the end of the show and they'll have that as a pick-me-up and they're just going to be like, wow, that was brilliant. Angela Brewer, Leeds is a great place. I have been to Leeds. It is actually very pretty. The reason I say actually is some British cities are not so pretty, but Leeds is very pretty. Lila Catherine, Norwegians propping up Eurovision behind the scenes. I love it. I really want a Eurovision in Norway soon. While I'm still alive, I want another one because I missed 2010. Okay, let's look at the votes from Czechia. We have 84%. 84%. I don't remember what the interval act is, I have to admit. Oh my god, I'm getting bots. I don't know why they think that we want porn. I don't get it. What about us exudes needing porn? But they think that we need porn for some reason. I block them all, by the way. I'm building up this list of blocked porn bots. Okay, guys, let's have a little look so far at who we all put through, well, you guys put through. Definitely Poland with 89. We've got Australia with 84. We've got Serbia. We've got Estonia. We've got Czechia. We've got Sweden. Oh, bloody hell, we got Ireland. I don't know if we're exaggerating because you guys have just been nice to me. Shady says, we want Achille and he is porn. Exactly, we already have sufficient Eurovision porn. We don't need paid porn. Josh Baldwin really just been in Cyprus tonight. Gone from number 1 overall to not even wanting to qualify. Josh, this is exactly what I was trying to get across. I was really confused because when I saw the first rehearsals, I totally felt that flatness. And then people came on to Twitter and they're like, this is winner. And I was like, what? That was a winner? I was like, I don't even know if this can qualify anymore. And it's this feeling that's been building up in me over the last couple of days is how Cyprus, and that's why I put in my video, which at the time was an upset because it was 8th in the odds, but now it's 14th, so it's not as much an upset. Let's check the odds again, by the way. What the hell? Malta have moved up to 10th again. What the hell is going on with the odds? Guys, please vote for Ireland, and if you are able to vote for someone else, please vote for San Marino because I need it in my dirty final, please. Please, please, please. Italy aren't voting in the semi. They cannot vote for San Marino. Angharad voted for WRS twice. Thank you. Gingerbread Malta, I don't know. Marie, what about Serbia? I don't know. I presume Serbia are safe. Serbia are 6th in the odds. I would prefer it was a little bit higher. Milky Way, where's Romania in the odds? They're currently 12th, but they're moving up. Alekin, there's no way Malta qualifies. I thought the same about Leonora. I'm sorry, I keep picking on Leonora from 2019, but it is my go-to song for showing that there is a demographic that wants more pure, wholesome songs. Switzerland was a little bit like that in semi-final 1 as well. Powell says all of Malta is betting on Malta. That was very naughty last year what they did. Let's not go into the naughty betting last year. Stephen Moore, what do we think for Ireland? Look, I'm not saying it's definitely in, but we came into this semi-final and she was really bottom of the odds. Like, I think she was 16th. So the fact that it's even up in the running, I thought her performance was really brilliant. Even if she doesn't qualify, I am like properly proud of her. I thought she's been absolutely brilliant. Martin Fitzgerald, where are Ireland in the odds? Still 13th, but they did move up to 11th. I'm just doing a refresh now. Ireland's still in 13th, joined 12th with Romania. Chady says Ireland's original video was crappy. Yeah, she didn't have a proper music video. It was like a looping TikTok. A man is voted for Ireland, Estonia, and Czech Republic. I'm glad those are 3 that actually I do think need a little bit of help. Alapan, Brooke gave it all good for her, absolutely. And she's very young and she's very, very well. Lila Catherine needs Brooke through, so do I, and so do the producers. The producers really want Ireland to open. I'm still trying to make moderators sorry. I feel like the porn bots are going to come back again. Something about us gives porn vibes. I can't remember what this interval act is. Oh yes, it's the 2 of them singing. Honestly, it's a little bit skippable. Sorry. Gingerbread, Sweden didn't give me winner vibes. I'm still not getting the winner vibes. I'm getting very good top 10 vibes still. I'm just not there. Sorry. Oh my God, I'm blocking. Okay guys, I've blocked links. I don't know why I didn't think of that earlier. I've just blocked links. So hopefully the porn bots are dead now. Alex Wang says, the more we talk about porn, the more the boys are gonna come. I've just blocked links. Milky Way, who do I get winner vibes from this year? Guys, I cannot emphasize enough. I think Spain are winning. I cannot emphasize how absolutely and utterly gooped you're going to see when you see the staging. Forget everything you saw in Benidorm Fest. This is a level above. It is unfucking believable. Sorry, that is my hyping. Guys, I'm shook by Spain. I am absolutely and utterly fucking shook. Like literally, you're going to be like that. It is unbelievable. I also think obviously Ukraine are in as well. I think they've got a really lovely song. I hope Serbia's in the mix. I would love for it to go up high. I can't read that Greek name. Will Malta or San Marino qualify? I hope San Marino. Let's check the odds again. Oh, Ireland are up to 12th in the odds. Nice. Shady, I haven't seen Subwoofer down to slow-mo, but I'd say it's pretty good. Adrian Fung, Israel is too early. They're competing with the same votes as Romania and Ireland. Absolutely. That is exactly why I put them out in my qualification video. I said that is brilliant, but they've been properly just destroyed by the running order. I really hope San Marino goes through. I think that'd be really good. They're still 11th in the odds. Whoa. It seems like it's Malta or San Marino. I don't like that. Igla, will Azerbaijan qualify in my opinion? I think so. His vocal was a little bit off. It was probably his worst performance tonight, unfortunately. Little Captain, please do the slow-mo dance break. No fucking way. I can't do that. But I will learn the subwoofer dance, I promise. I might do some shorts about it. Maybe. This is very, very kumbaya performance, isn't it? People have the power. Are we going to revolt against the government? Oh, you're going to get to see the Spain performance tonight because they're going to show it in their little chat later on. Adrian Fung says Azerbaijan is a bit too early as well, but it's a jury song and the jury are specifically told, in my opinion, to cater to earlier songs. I saw a really interesting stat recently that in the last 7 Eurovisions, the jury winner has always come from the first semi-final. I don't think that's a coincidence. I think they are purposefully looking out for first half songs. Magnusio, unfortunately, we don't get to decide who qualifies. So let's finish our 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7. 8. 9. Who's number 10? Is it Romania? So these are our 10. Which is, now, no, it's not R10. Because keep in mind, when we saw the early performances, we didn't know what was coming up later. So, in fairness, but the reactions to the performance we watched, Israel, Serbia, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. And this would fit the first half rule because we've got 4 in the first half. Oh no, we've got, 4 in the first half. And 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 in the second half. So it fits the first half, second half rule. Guys, the odds are jumping all over the place. I'm trying to keep track of them, but they will not sit still. I am really surprised San Marino hasn't jumped up higher. Maybe it's the song. It's still in 11th. It's a lot better than it used to be, but I thought San Marino were going to jump up. I'm going to check the actual winning odds and see, has San Marino moved up that? They have. San Marino have moved up to 16th in the winner's odds, which is separate from the qualification odds, obviously. That could be interesting because there could be people who decided they're not going to bet on a qualifying. They're going to jump straight ahead to voting on it to win. What's their clip? I missed it. What was San Marino's clip? Was it good? Anubis, don't worry about Estonia. I'm pretty confident they'll make it through. Lean Dirt, I do not want Ireland to be called last. I have to admit, look, I'm going into this, I don't think Ireland got called. We were against the odds. It would be a pleasant surprise. I'm not going to let it ruin my qualifier announcements because it was not expected. Martin Fitzgerald, Ireland will have the younger girl fans, but can they afford to vote? Sorry to stereotype young girls as not having money. Daria, Tom, can you give us a marker for something that's on the screen when voting starts so I can pause your stream and watch the results and sing? Daria, I will try to give you a countdown to when my things are starting, and then you can pause the stream if you're ahead of me. If you're behind me, there's nothing I can do, unfortunately. Okay. Eamon Holland, what would you say has been the biggest improvement for you this year? Spain's final performance. I would say Ireland have really upped their game. San Marino's really improved as well. Romania has come alive from it. I didn't really think about Romania before. I thought their performance very solid. Nothing wow, but solid. And Czechia didn't really improve. I always kind of liked it. Any other big improvements from semi-final number 1? Not that I can remember. Okay, Stephen Warren, I'm worried for Serbia, overthinking it. Keep in mind, Stephen, that Montenegro and North Macedonia should give 24 points each, which is 48 points, which I'm okay with. So there are those 48 points head start. Angelo Burrow says, San Marino clip is a guitarist on his back and Achille on the bull. Okay, that's perfect. That's a good clip. Oh, Halen's World. Hey, Halen's World. This is the first time I've seen you here. I did vote for Ireland, so I have my fingers crossed enough that others did too. Czechia's clip is really good. It's a real pit. Gingerbread, not only young girls, I'm not voting. Oh, Gingerbread, I think that's you saying it. You're a young girl. I'm catching up on the chat. And man, I know what you mean. Some people don't like the sexualization of Spain, but yeah, it is that like empowerment versus sexual objectification. It might be divisive. For me, watching it, I'm looking at her and I'm like, she is an absolute queen. She is a goddess. I will worship her. I just think she's brilliant. Sorry, not even that. That is quite objectification. I just think she's an amazing performer. I just watch her. I'm like, you are an amazing performer. You're dancing, your moves are just all brilliant. I think it's really, really professional. Let me see, any more changes in the odds? Oh, guys, odds update. Sweden are up to 3rd in the odds. They've overtaken Italy. Poland have moved up to 6th. Netherlands are up to 8th. Any other big jumps? Australia have moved up. Czech Republic have moved up. I think those are the biggest jumps. North Macedonia are no longer last in the winning odds. Let me catch up on chat, so I was looking at the odds. Oh, Ang Harrod, it's not about having money. In Spain, you have to have enabled premium SMS on your company to be able to vote. That's weird. Isn't that weird? I don't like that. Ooh, Chady, she used to be dance for Shakira. I did not know that. That is a very delicious trivia fact. You know I love delicious. Guys, if you ever want to give me delicious trivia about Eurovision, I will always listen to you. I will stop what I'm doing and I will listen to you for some delicious, obscure trivia, which Chady just gave me. Halen's, I'm not worried about Poland's televote, don't worry. Poland always do pretty well with their televote. GMP, do I think that Bulgaria should have qualified? I I would have been okay with it if it had happened, but I don't think that they should have. I think the song was could have been a little bit stronger. Angela says last year in the UK you could vote for free. Miffed about paying this year. Yeah, it's weird that it's different in each country. Some countries it's free. I think in some countries you can vote on the app, and then some countries you have to pay for it. So I'm talking over the interval act, but obviously just mute me if you want to watch Ivolo. I don't want to watch Ivolo, that's why I'm talking. Sean, Malta are 9th. Whoa. Let me look at it again. Sean, if Malta get through, I will be happy for you. I will not begrudge it, don't worry. Malta are 9th. Belgium will move down to 10th. Eamon Holland, do I think Ireland should bring a song in the Irish language? I do think it would be interesting, but I would hope that it was all authentic, not like a contrived thing. If someone submits a song in Irish and it's good, send it. But to plan that, it seems a little bit fake. I do think the national final should have at least one song in Irish. I don't see why they can't just put in one extra song, especially with this year when there were 6 songs that were all the same. Why not put in one Irish language song? There was no variety in Ireland's national final this year. In case you aren't sure, I'm Irish. Milky Way says, I'm calling it Malta will be Switzerland in the semi. There is definitely a place for these family-friendly songs. Malta fills it. Her vocal was a little bit iffy. It wasn't like that in rehearsals. I think she was a little bit nervous. Okay, where are we at? Angela, no problem. Go watch your Volo and you can come back afterwards. I'm not upset. Okay, Louise said she had to pay 11 Aussie dollars to vote in Australia. 20 votes, 10 to Romania, 5 to Czech, 3 to San Marino, and 2 to Brooke. I love those votes. 11 Aussie dollars is around €5, I think. €6 maybe. Helen's World says, if Malta qualified, it's a very accessible song. It is accessible. It's very easy to digest. Konstakons is from Germany and says 20 cents to vote. That's pretty decent, actually. And Germany are voting in the semi. Anubis kind of wants Georgia to lie. I would not be upset by Georgia qualifying. I just feel like they've made too much work for themselves. I feel like if they had just more movement on stage, they would have made it such an uphill struggle. But I would love it too. This was on my top 10. It's not anymore because the staging wasn't strong enough for me. William says Kjolnagro bombed in 1972. I think that was long enough ago that we can give them another chance. Anubis, Ireland's national final is like ours, Germany. Absolutely. Ireland and Germany's national final were so similar this year. Marie, imagine if Ireland sent another song for the national final. Yes, any other song from the Irish national final would be not in consideration. Absolutely last place. Chatty says, I remember when Norway won in 1995, we had an Irish violinist. Yes, we did. And I remember, this is a cute story, when I was in the playground in school after Norway won, everyone was talking about the fact that Norway won because they had an Irish violinist. That was what we were saying on the playground. I would have been 10. 1995, I was 10 years old. I'm born in 1985. And Howard says in Spain, each SMS is €1.10. Ed Delaney, what do you think about the UK sending a song not in English but in another native language? That would be very strange. I suppose they could send something in Manx, but it would be very unusual. Chady, Nocturne, I listen to it all the time. Chady, fun fact about Nocturne, it is in my top 5 Eurovision songs of all time. And if you ask me my favorite winner, I usually say Secret Garden by Nocturne is my favorite Eurovision winner ever. That may change in the future. Iglassi says, Tom, the odds have changed. Let me check. We'll get an odds update. Oh, San Marino up to 10th in the odds. Malta are 9th. Ireland are 12th. Romania are down to 13th. Belgium are down to 11th. So it's looking like Belgium might be a little bit iffy. Alekin is the same age as me. He was also 10. Linder, don't feel old. You're young at heart. Voicey, tell us who you voted for. Alekin says, oh my God, we're twins. Sorry, I'm behind on the messages. Magnusia says Welsh. My mother's side of the family is all Welsh, so I would love a song in Welsh, but I don't think it'll happen. They do that in Junior Eurovision. There has been a Welsh entrant, but they've all been terrible. Milky Way, am I going to be streaming the final? Absolutely, motherfucking definitely. And I hope to see you there. Definitely will be. Louise, imagine how the Fallon will implode if Georgia gets through. I will kind of love it. They self-destructed after Switzerland got through. I'm catching up with chat. Yeah, is San Marino vote taking Belgium in the odds? Angela says, I think UK and Welsh would be great. Welsh is famous for saying, I would love a Welsh song. But again, like Ireland, I would like it to be an authentic Welsh song submitted by like a Welsh group. But I'm totally okay with that. But it would have to be great, obviously. NWG, how are Malta 9th? You got to keep in mind that there is a huge range of demographics to watch Eurovision. And I think anyone who wants something like really easy to digest, fun, poppy, any kind of like younger people as well, like quite young, not infants, young kids will really enjoy Malta. It's a beautiful girl in a big sparkly dress singing a feel-good song, standing on a piano like a bit of a badass. I think they like that. Man, why does Mika always change costume but the other outfit changes? Yeah, I don't know why. It was the same in rehearsals as well. Mika had a very cute t-shirt on in his rehearsals. John Kenneth says, Dia Ismirovic from Italia. I'm hoping that Biti Strava has gone viral to a degree. Ooh, Chanel's coming on. Wait till this clip. I want to see her reaction. I think Chanel is a Cuban goddess. I love her. Sean. I do like Malta. So we are being a little bit mean towards Malta. We do like it. Drives you loco. When is the results coming? How much? We've had so many interval acts. Oh, Sam Ryder. Chidi, I'm so glad you said UK Viking. He's such a Viking, isn't he? I love Sam. He's brilliant. Sam's vocals have been a tiny bit strained for me in his rehearsals. It doesn't sound as effortless as it did in the pre-party, which I was kind of surprised about. He does still sound great, but it just, I don't know, yeah, it just sounds a tiny bit strained. I was a little bit surprised by that. But his voice is really amazing. Ed Delaney, I really want him to win. I think top 10. I don't think it can win. But top 10 for UK, 0 points last year. The fact we're even talking about the UK even possibly winning is such a beautiful, amazing thing. Like, usually the conversation is, will the UK come last? And now we're talking about them being top 10, amazing. A man says, Sam is such a seriously beautiful soul. He's given so much to the competition where previous contestants have just shown up. 1,000,000% agree. If you haven't seen it, watch his press conference that I've posted on my Twitter, where he talks about how he's trying to change the perception of Eurovision in the UK. He's such a good ambassador. I absolutely love him. JD says, if Sam does bad, I will actually agree with the UK that it's political because this is great. Yes, but I don't think it's going to do bad. I think it will do well. And the thing is, people do tend to get a little bit too excited about the UK, like Lucy Jones. I think that got overhyped a teeny bit. It was a good song, but saying it was a potential winner was always a bit of a stretch. Oh, my eyes are acting up again. Josh Baldwin says, unfortunately, Germany could be last. I don't know, actually. I thought this performance was really good in rehearsal. I really enjoyed it. And also, he is first in the running. He is first half, though. Sean is going to vote for the UK. He's breaking a tradition. I like it. A new start for him. Wood Arena, I don't think it's going to be last place to you. I think that I do think it's bottom 5, but I think it is possible that he won't come last. I think he might beat whoever's 10th in one of the semis. Alikin says, I really like Malik. He is such a sweetheart. He is a really, really nice guy. Kay's really excited, is proud of the UK entry, and is finally nice to get a good result. Yes, absolutely, Kay. That's the point. It's about the UK sending something good, having a feel-good feel to Eurovision, and not just having be this whole like negative, coming last, oh, we're crap, everyone hates us. It's changing the mood of the contest. NWG, Switzerland won't come last. I'm interested to see their televote. That's what I'm going to look at. One of the first things I'll look at on Sunday morning is where will Switzerland come? Lucia Zavskri. Sorry, Lucia, I just said your name wrong. Poland and Estonia had the best performances. Okay, that's good for Estonia. I think he needs that. Anubis thinks Iceland might be last. Yeah, I love Iceland. I really do. I'm looking forward to that in the final. I'm actually excited for it. Lila Captain's excited to hear the jury's voted for Subwoofer. Me too. They did pretty well in Euro jury, keep in mind. Ed Delaney says, come on, Ireland. Ooh. Chidi's got some trivia for me. Malik's dad grew up in the same neighborhood as Eminem. That is good trivia. And Malik is a huge fan of Eminem, which I can definitely feel in the rap. I feel that inspiration. Okay, guys, I am, just in case you want to, I am going to close the chat. I'm not closing the chat. I'm going to push the chat to the side because I'm currently talking to Martin Osterdahl. If you want to sync with me, Martin Osterdahl is currently been asked a question. Laura Pazzini is talking. This is Martin Osterdahl. He's saying there's a white desk to count all the votes. Okay, so if you're trying to sync with me, do that. Otherwise, I have no problem if you want to come back afterwards. I'm closing the chat. I do not want spoilers. I'm sorry. Oh my god, those results! Oh no, I hate results. I hate results. I love results. I hate them. I hate them. I love them. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh my god, it's happening. It's happening. I think there might be a surprise at the start. They usually put their surprise at the start and then maybe Serbia last. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Oh no! Oh, I don't believe it! Oh, I don't believe it! Oh, they've gone for a shocking one. Okay, my qualification streak might be intact because I did guess Belgium. Oh, come on, I need Serbia. I need Serbia in my life. Come on, San Marino. San Marino, Serbia. Yes, 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 Czechia. Whoa, brilliant. If they draw first half, they're going to be opening the final. Oh my god, oh my god, oh my god. Terrible, terrible. My heart rate. Oh, you monsters. Azerbaijan! Yes, 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 yes. Oh, he had such a shaky vocal. I'm so happy he went through. Okay, that's good. Who have we got? We've got Azerbaijan, and we've got Belgium, and we've got Czechia. Poland, okay. Get the obvious ones out of the way. We need Sweden out of the way as well because it's too obvious. Well done, Poland. Oh, he looks a little bit cocky there. Okay, we need San Marino and Serbia. Oh my god. Oh, I don't believe it. They made it. Fair play to them. I like the song. I thought it would go throughout the vocals. Nope, they made it. Okay, damn. Who's out then? Oh, please, Australia. Come on, we need Australia. I really feel like Cyprus is out now. Okay. Come on, Brooke. Estonia. Okay. I feel like they're getting all the kind of more obvious ones. Good for Estonia. I'm relieved. That really should be in the final. Great song. Okay, guys, we've got 4 spots left. We need San Marino. We need Serbia. Oh, we need Serbia. I think Serbia are going to be called last. I think Serbia are going to be last. It's going to be painful. Yes! Come on, Australia. Oh, yes. Okay, I was a little bit worried about Australia. Sheldon, I love you. Oh, I love you. He follows me on Twitter. Okay, we've got 3 left. Serbia, San Marino. Oh, Sweden. We need Sweden. Get Sweden out of the way. It's too obvious. We need Sweden done. Come on. Do Sweden, please. It needs to be Sweden. Come on. Yeah, okay. That's good. Do you know what? I'm actually starting to pick out the pattern in this now. Because they did Ukraine first in the first semi-final as well. Okay, that's good. That leaves open. Okay, we've got I need Serbia. I would love Ireland. That would be lovely. But I need Serbia in my motherfucking life. Serbia, Serbia, Serbia. Serbia. It needs to happen. They're going to draw them last. I even said this on Twitter earlier. Oh God. Don't be, oh, come on, come on, come on. Oh my God, Romania. Oh, I don't believe it. They've broken their streak. Okay, it has to be Serbia now. Oh, it's Serbia or San Marino. I don't believe it. I don't believe it. Oh my God. Oh no. Oh, I can't take it if Serbia's out. I can't take it. Oh, they have to be in. Oh, I want San Marino, but if you make me choose between the two, I have to pick Serbia. It's Sophie's choice. I need Serbia. I need it. Oh no. No, no, no. No, 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 no. It has to be Serbia. It has to be Serbia. Oh, it has to be Serbia. I'm shaking. Oh, stop it. Just tell us. Yes! Oh, fucking Serbia. Yes! Yes, 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 yes. Oh. Yes. Oh my God, I don't believe it. I knew it. I knew that they would do this to me. This motherfuckers. I said it on Twitter earlier. I said it on Twitter. You bastards. You absolute bastards. Oh, fuck me. Jesus Christ. Bloody hell. I am... Oh my God. Just traumatizing. Just traumatizing. Oh God. Sorry, let me get chat up again. Sorry guys, I missed all the chat. I was dying. I was dying. Guys, Ireland were brilliant. Brooke was absolutely brilliant. Guys, if you have a moment, please go to Brooke's Twitter and send her a message at Brooke Scullion and tell her that she's really, really great. She's done so proud of, I'm so proud of her, really. Guys, let's look through. Oh, so many great finalists. So many great finalists. Finland made it. They did get through despite those vocals. Serbia made it. No San Marino. I'm absolutely gutted about that. I really, really am. Australia, brilliant. Cyprus are out. Guys, how many did I get? Sorry, I want to be really... I think I got 8 right, whatever. Cyprus are out. Poland through. Guys, how great is this? I am so excited about this. Romania in the final, absolutely brilliant. This is the first time that Romania have been in the final. They've had a 3 non-qualification streak. I'm so happy about Romania. Brilliant. Look, guys, I said that it was going to be one of Italy, Israel, Ireland, and Romania. It might only be one. I wish it was 2. It looks like Romania won that. Estonia are through, and Sweden. These are 10. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10. Yes, these are 10. Wow. Alekin, yes, Romania might open, but not necessarily. So 3 of these countries, let me just write in, these are... Oh, the show's over. Okay, I'm going to switch over to the press conference. I don't promise I'm going to watch the whole press conference. I'm going to watch it in the... Can I watch it on here, actually? I can just watch it on YouTube. Guys, can I watch this on YouTube, or do I need to go to the press conference? I think some people were watching it on YouTube with me last time. Guys, I'm sorry. I need to say I called Serbia being called last. I actually tweeted about it today. I was like, this is... for me, it was the obvious one. I'm sorry, I'm actually going to tweet about that. Oh, sorry, let me catch up on chat. That was really, really amazing. Okay, guys, let's go through. We got a bit of faffing around when they do the press conferences. They don't start for a while. I am going to open up my press center app, but let's go through all the finalists. Let's get the obvious ones out of the way. So Sweden, again, really, really obvious qualification. Much better today because they didn't have any of the technical issues that have been plaguing them really. Sorry, I just need to change my screen size. There have been a lot of technical issues here and people are getting a little bit frustrated with it because Sweden are one of the favorites. But yeah, really, really good run through tonight. There were no problems. All the lighting was correct. The camera people were correct. So yeah, look, that's a good result for Sweden. Estonia, I'm really, really happy about Estonia because I was worried that the lack of the visuals behind would affect him. His vocals are really strong. The song is really strong as well. So look, that carried him through. At the end of the day, if you've got a really, really strong song, sometimes you can just get by any kind of like little blips or in the staging or anything that's not going well. So really, really happy for Estonia. They are really consistent. East Lau is a great national final. It wasn't that strong this year, but generally I think Estonia are really, really deserving of being in the place. Romania, as I said, Romania, I think their non-qualification streak is 3. Let me just check. I've got my semi-finals here. Romania, that is, yes, 11th, 13th and 12th in the semis. Romania have qualified. Guys, this is a big, big, big deal because Romania literally had a talk show talking about how, like, this is an issue. They took it really, really seriously. I actually am concerned that if Romania hadn't made it, that they might even consider taking a gap or doing something. So this is really great. That was a great stage show. He definitely had a little bit of help with the running order. He was 13th, but really, really great. Lovely song. And it's nice to see that these type of songs aren't penalized, that this was put through. Maybe it was from the televote, but I like these songs being in Eurovision. I don't want it to be all serious songs. I like fun, summery, carefree. This is brilliant. I'm so happy about Romania. I'm really sad about Israel and Ireland, obviously, but at least we've got some small representation from bots. Poland, I think this is just really, really obvious. Really great song. I love the staging. It's very over the top and dramatic. Definitely not winner staging, but I think that this should get Poland a top 10 result, which will be the first top 10 result since 2016 when Michel Spock came, I think he came 8th. He came 3rd in the televote, and I think he came 8th overall. So I'm trying to log into the press center as I do this. I can't remember my password. 16, 4, oh, I shouldn't pay my password. I know I'm going to keep going through all these. So Poland, yeah, really, really, really good. I'm glad they didn't call it too late as well because I thought it was a bit obvious. Australia, I think you saw that this was a little bit of a relief for me. I always worry about Australia because I just don't think that they get much help with the televote. So really, really happy for this. This was his best performance that I've seen. I've seen 4 rehearsals and then this. Sorry, 3 rehearsals and a dress rehearsal. This was his best performance. He had no vocal flaws whatsoever. I think this did really, really well with the jury. This still gives me chills. I'm really, really, really a massive fan of him. I think he's absolutely, utterly gorgeous. And really nice to have some, a bit of diversity, like a little bit of ethnic diversity in the final as well. I think that is important for kind of like young people in Europe to see that there are like more than, there's a little bit of variety in Europe. Okay, Serbia, again, I said this on Twitter. I said that this is going to be called last. The reason I thought this is going to be called last is generally the songs that are called last are the ones that have come between, I did it, so usually between 2nd and 7th. So it's a song that was pretty confident to qualify. So they want to give you that worry, but not something that's too kind of like out there because they don't want you to feel disappointed at the end. And also we've had so little Balkan representation. We lost Slovenia, we lost Albania, we lost Bulgaria. So we only have Greece really from the Balkans. So this is kind of like, it makes sense as the last one. It's the most dramatic. Really happy for this. I love that this has been rewarded for its artistry. This is my number 2 this year. I absolutely utterly worship her. I think it's absolutely brilliant. I know it's quite divisive. Not everybody likes it, but you have to appreciate that the staging is very artistic. It's very pretty and striking and thoughtful. I really, really love it. I know there's one person, I'm not going to mention it, there's a couple of people who really hate this, but a lot of people really love it as well. Finland. Okay, in fairness, they got through. Look, the song is good. I like the song. I've downloaded it. I've listened to it. I think it's my 8th most listened to song. The vocals were dodgy. People didn't care. They did have that slightly... so I can take my headphones out. They did have that slightly suspicious. So that last Jezebel shout before they went to last chorus is pre-taped. Because when I watched the dress rehearsal, the arena was empty and you could still hear it. So I was like, okay, guys, that's a lot of ghosts with loud voices in the arena. So yeah, they have put this in. I don't know. I think some people are a tiny bit upset about that they've got it. But anyway, they've gotten fair square. It's great to have this pop rock song in the final. It does look like Finland won the battle between this and San Marino. I honestly thought San Marino was going to go through and be a real high up. So that's me making a bad call. But yeah, Finland were originally my qualifications video and I put them out. People like this. Simple as. And the staging looked cool. It was like this yellow, black theme, kind of like a little bit different color story from everyone else. Czechia. So happy for Czechia. Unfortunately, I think this is going to get drawn first. So in case any of you don't know, we have 10 songs here. 3 of them are going to be in the first half. 7 of them are going to be in the second half. It's going to be determined by a random draw. There's a press conference that's going to happen in around 50 minutes, which I'm going to hang around for because I do want to speculate about who's going to be opening, and then I'm going to go to bed because it's sunset, it's sunrise here. It's a gloomy sunrise, but yet really happy for this. People were thinking that this couldn't go through because of Austria, but in actuality, their staging was better. Her vocals today were really good. I didn't notice any blips in her vocals whatsoever. I love this gray purple color story. It's so unique. That bit where the purple statue comes up is so weird, but I really love it. It's my favorite visual in all of the LEDs. Really well deserved. This was our first song, wasn't it? Was this our first song of the whole season? I think the Czech national final came before FIC. So this was our first song. We've had it for so long that it feels like wallpaper, but I still love it. This is in my top 10. I'm really happy about this. If this gets drawn first, it will open the grand final, I guarantee you, because it is the best song to get everyone up and partying. And then Switzerland might come second. Belgium. Now, this is a trend in them announcing the results is that I think they always go for a little bit of a shock. They don't want to call the shock song last because then people feel a little bit like, just a little bit like what happened, feel disconnected from the results. So this is a little bit of shock. This was sitting, I'm pretty sure it was 12th. This was 11th in the betting odds. It had moved down quite a lot before it qualified. Like I said, this is just a little bit of it's on its own sonically. And he's a great performer. His vocals are great. His jury note tonight was a little bit less, but there were no jury. So maybe that's why he held back a little bit. He didn't want to risk it. But I think this is, I'm really happy that this is through because it's a different vibe. It just sounds different from a lot of the other songs. And yeah, I think it's deserved to go through. And then we have Azerbaijan. They really properly made me nervous today because, God, this was his worst performance, really, by a long shot. Not just his worst performance, but also the production team's worst performance. So the note at the end that I spoke about where he's singing across the bridge with the white lights, they didn't switch on the white lights or something went wrong. It didn't have that real wow moment. His vocals at the end were iffy. I'm thinking that the jury performance put him through because honestly, that performance didn't look strong enough for me. I'm surprised he's so vocally consistent. I think he just got a little bit nervous. Hopefully he can just feel a little bit more relaxed in the final because this just was not how good he normally is. I'm such a fan of this guy. He's so brilliant. His vocals are usually absolutely impeccable. But yeah, that's fine. He's got the mistakes out of his system now, so he can just focus on the final. We're going to look at the final odds now because we're still waiting for the press conference to see where people get drawn. So let's put this back and let's look and see who's changed in the grand final odds. Wow. Okay, so the first thing we need to talk about is UK have moved up to second in the odds. They are currently second. Oh God. The British price are going to be an absolute nightmare. Look, guys, you need to keep in mind that some of the bookmakers are based in the UK. So I'm not keeping track of chat, but I'm trying to monologue while we're waiting for press conferences. I will check the chat tomorrow. UK are second. Look, it's a slight exaggeration. UK's entry is brilliant this year. It's absolutely brilliant. We need to keep the narrative and the conversation on this that UK are better, so much better than they've been. Literally, every conversation about the UK is, are they going to be bottom 5? We are talking about the UK being top 10. Left side of the scoreboard. If you told me last year, Tom, UK can be left side of the scoreboard, like, yep, one of those, please. Absolutely, definitely, happy, lovely, brilliant. Love it to death. Please give that to me. Not only that, but we're talking about top 10, we're talking about top 5, we're talking about top 3. That is what the conversation needs to say focus on. We have to make sure that the British press do not derail this into, oh, we need to win or it's a disaster. Sam has worked so hard. They have done no fucking work. The British press have done no work for him at all. Well, a couple of people on BBC Radio have helped him, but generally he's done all the work. He's done all these shows on piazzas and on central squares. He's done the promotion. His positivity has been non-stop infectious. He really, so I'm going to show who I'm talking about, just in case people are coming in. This is who whatever I'm holding is who I'm talking about. So yeah, really, really happy for him. I just hope that this doesn't get derailed. The final performance is really brilliant. Wait until you see it. He's got a little bit of surprise at the end with a rock guitar, which he plays live. It's brilliant. He wrote it in his shed. This is going to be a really, really great moment. He's in the second half, so he's definitely going to do well. Brilliant for the UK. Okay, what else? Ukraine are still top of the odds. That's not going to budge. Sweden here are currently sitting at third, so they haven't been too affected by this. Actually, they have dropped a little bit. I did see that they moved up to second after her performance. I'm not sure why she moved up to second and then down to third again. This is really tough for me to call because we've seen this performance so many times, and I need to go back to my first reaction with it was that I thought it was really sincere and authentic. It gave me Lana Del Rey vibes. So I need to remember that that's what the majority of people watching the final might feel. But for me, sorry, I need to check that we're not getting any sex bots. Are we getting sex bots today? No, there's no sex bots. We're having problems with porny sex bots yesterday. I've switched off links in the chat. That's why we're not getting it anymore. So yeah, so Sweden are currently sitting at third. I'm still not getting the super love that people are feeling, but I think top 10 is definite at this point. Absolutely definite. Okay, where are we? Italy. Now this is one. Italy are currently moved down to fourth. Look, guys, you know I don't massively connect with the song. I do think it's great quality. I think this staging is a teeny tiny bit underwhelming. They don't have that same intimate magic that they had at Sanremo. I love Italy in the competition. You know I've said it a million times. Personally, I don't want a country to win consecutively. That is just my personal opinion. I want, with 40 countries, I want it spread around. I know that Ireland won 3 times in the 90s. To be honest, even back then, I probably would have said the same. I would have wanted someone different to win. I just want a different winner. Nothing against Italy. I think they're brilliant. I would love to go to Eurovision Italy, but I want somebody different. And I just think the staging is massively there. But Italy are still fourth in the odds. They're at 11-1. My girl Chanel is currently fifth. I know this is divisive. In case you haven't seen on my Twitter is @EurovisionTom. I've officially posted that I think this will win Eurovision 2022. I know that's controversial. That's why at the end of the tweet, I posted a skull emoji because I know that that tweet might have gotten me in trouble. I think that Spain will win. I'm not saying 100%, but I think that they very much can win. This is a spectacular performance. You aren't ready for this. If you saw Benidorm Fest, this is very different from Benidorm. Not very different. Benidorm Fest is the skeleton, and this has had all the meat added onto it and all the extra stuff. I know it's divisive. Some people feel it's a little bit vulgar, but there's no denying that this is a really spectacular stage performance. This is currently fifth in the odds at 19-1. There is a big, big gap. Guys, in case you're coming in, I'm waiting for the press conference to start. Let me just log into my chat. Let me just log into my email to get my password to log in press, and I want to see who the allocation draws. I'm going to keep going through the odds as we're waiting. Sixth place is Poland. I can't see Poland winning. The staging is too camp to win, but this really, really should be top 10 because it's a really, really fantastic entry from Poland. I really love the staging. I think the reaction to it was pretty good. Where was it here? It got 89%. it didn't win the semi, but it got the highest qualification percentage in the semi. This is where Poland was. No, wait. Yeah, because they're before Montenegro. In case you missed it earlier, we were doing the qualification polls for who would qualify. Poland, I'm so happy. Again, really similar to the UK. Poland have been struggling recently. Remember, Gromi didn't qualify. Tulia didn't qualify on a technicality. So Poland qualifying again is really, really good news for the competition. Is it the biggest country that isn't in the Big Five? I'm pretty sure that it is. So there's a lot of viewers that are coming to watch this. They've killed Junior Eurovision, but they haven't been able to reproduce that in adult Eurovision. So really, really great for Poland that they are back in the final, should be top 10. I am going to log into I'm getting better at multitasking, aren't I? I'm a little bit more coherent today, whereas yesterday, anytime I started multitasking, it just turned into this like big hot mess. I'm logging into the press center so that we can see the press conference. In case you don't know, with the press conference, they get asked one question from the press, one question from the online press, and then they draw where they're going to be. So yeah, Poland in the final, absolutely brilliant. Oh no, I'm not going for the thingies. Who's next in the odds? In 7th, we have Greece. So Greece, really, really lovely. Again, Greece were top 10 last year. This could be another top 10 for them. They're 81-1. So there's really quite a big drop in the odds. We have Ukraine, we have these like 5 countries, Ukraine, UK, Sweden, Italy, and Spain. And then we have a big drop down to Poland and then a bigger drop down to Greece. But yeah, another top 10 finish for Greece would be really, really, really brilliant. I'm seeing a couple of people saying in chat for Romania. Ooh, Australia right now. I'm getting some chat on my screen now, so I'll start keeping track of that. Great to see some LGBT plus representation with Sheldon in the final. I'm a big fan of Sheldon. I think he's absolutely brilliant. Really, really lovely guy. Very humble. I'm loading. The press conference is starting in 7 minutes in case you're waiting. I'm turning off my chat so you don't get that. 7 minutes until the press conference starts. So yeah, Greece, really hope they get top 10. Very powerful staging, a new feel for Greece. This feels different. It doesn't feel like their songs before. It feels like the staging, the conceptualism, the artistry behind it was like a new thing for them. Last year, their staging was quite complex, but it was still on the more kind of like slightly gimmicky side. This staging doesn't feel gimmicky. It feels very heartfelt, raw, sincere, melancholy. I love this new Greece. I would love to see Greece being in the conversation to win again. I want to see Greece win again. They've only won once. It feels a bit weird that they've only won once because, yeah, they feel like a country that should have won like 3 or 4 times. In 8th, it is my mother loving bitches. It is Norway. Okay, I'm going to commit to learning this dance by Saturday. I have a day off tomorrow. I've taken tomorrow off work. I have to wake up in 2 hours to get a COVID test because we're still on lockdown. But I promise you that I will start learning this dance. Not well, but I will start learning this dance. I know the majority of it. It's quite simple. These guys are 8th in the odds. I don't think they have any shot to win. By the way, if you ask me who actually has a shot to win, I think it is 5. Ukraine, UK, Sweden, Italy, and Spain. I don't think anybody else has a shot to win. I'm sorry. I think other people have a shot to maybe have a surprise top 3, but actually winning, I think it's just those 5. Norway, though, I would love a top 10 finish for them. I would love them to possibly be challenging for the winning the televote. That's what I would really love them. You know, this is my number 1 this year. I really love it. I have to speak from someone who had like some. I'm not going to go too much into like soppy stuff, but it's been quite difficult for me in lockdown. It's difficult for everyone in lockdown. I'm not trying to be like a sob story, but being in lockdown is mentally difficult. In case you don't know, I live in Shanghai. We've been in lockdown for 8 weeks. It is mentally difficult. To have songs like this that bring me a lot of joy and happiness has been a really pleasant distraction. Eurovision in totality has been a distraction for me for this whole year. I am moving home, in case you don't know, I have said that. But yeah, it is quite lonely here sometimes in China. And this song has just given me an absolute, I want an escape. And some people are saying this is stupid and idiotic, and I really dislike when people say that. There is definitely a place for songs that let you have an escapism and let you forget what the troubles that are going on in your life. And this has been that for me. When I watch this, I can forget all my problems that are going on. I can switch off for 3 minutes. It really, 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 really makes me happy. And if you don't like that song, that's fine. But try not to shit on other people really enjoying songs, because I do it myself as well sometimes, but I try not to go on and on and on that I don't like a song. Some people on Twitter really are non-stop about how they hate this. Okay, in ninth is the Netherlands. Do I say that correctly? I don't know if I if I say that correctly. Sorry, I'm seeing very nice comments here about maybe in a lockdown. Thank you for that. Okay, Netherlands, you know, this is my number 2 this year. This is doing really well in the streaming figures. By the way, let me see if I've gotten into the press conference yet. I am. We're going live in 3 minutes with the press conference. For any of you who are joining, I'm waiting for the press conference because I want to see where these 10 qualifiers are going to go. I want to see who is going to get the 3 places left in the first half. So with Netherlands, De Diepte, I'm saying it correctly. Someone taught me, thank you to, I think his name was Alfonso. No, it was something beginning with A. He taught me how to say it correctly. De Diepte, really beautiful song. It's classy, understated. 5 qualifications in a row for Israel. By the way, because, qualification records. Because Israel didn't qualify, their qualification record is gone. Ireland's qualification record stays miserable, but Brooke, we are very, very proud of Brooke. North Macedonia still have the worst qualification record in the competition. Cyprus's, guys, we need to talk about Cyprus. Their 6 qualification streak is over. And you know that I love this song. It's my number 6 in my odds. But yes, this staging was not it. I'm sorry, I don't like to point fingers. I don't want to get anyone in trouble, but this staging was just not it. And Brooke came out and she kind of killed this. Even though Brooke didn't take a place herself, she came out and she made this staging look really too flat. Thank you. I'm seeing group hugs for me in the chat. Thank you for the group hugs. I'm sorry I'm not responding to them. I'm trying to monologue while we're waiting for press conference. We've got 2 minutes left until the press conference. You can see I'm in the online press room. This is what it looks like. Sorry about my dirty screen. But yes, I have 2 minutes left until the press conference starts. I think you can watch a press conference on YouTube if you want to join with us. So yes, Cyprus is out. Guys, Montenegro also didn't qualify. Really sad for them, but I really think this is a great comeback for them. I really love Montenegro in the competition. They do really, they send a lot of ballads, but I love their Balkan ballads. I think that Vlandana had a really personal, intimate song this year. She wasn't able to have her like staging that she wanted. She wanted a tribute to her mother, who I think died of COVID, and also other people who died of COVID. And unfortunately, a lot of their submissions for the staging they weren't able to do them for whatever reason. So she had a lot of adversity. I thought this was really pretty. San Marino, I'm absolutely gutted for Achille Lauro. San Marino get no help in the televote whatsoever, and I think that if Italy were voting in the semi-final, that this would have gone through. Yeah, look, it just didn't have those votes that it needed. I see is there a lot of Ukraine chat? I will give my opinions on the Ukraine thing. Look, I think Ukraine is, sorry, there's a lot of people talking Ukraine, so I'm just going to give my 2 cents on Ukraine. Look, I think Ukraine is a very good song. It was 5th in the odds even before all this happened, so it's definitely, it's a good song. Absolutely, you know, look, it's hard to discern. My opinion on this is, look, obviously there are definitely people who are going to be voting out of solidarity for Ukraine, because what's happening to their country right now is really, they're being ravaged, absolutely utterly ravaged. It seems like a thing, it almost feels like slight waste of energy discerning, are they going to do well because of this solidarity vote? We will never be able to know to what extent people are voting for Ukraine. So it feels like a slight waste of energy to kind of let it overshadow what's happening. We will never know how much of their vote came because people love the song. This would have gotten a televote. Don't tell me for a second that this would not have gotten a good televote already. Would it have been enough to win? I don't know. Probably not. But if people want to vote for Ukraine, Chanel is sexy, or because you think that Stefan from Estonia is a babe, or that you think that Romania's dancers are hot, why is that any less of a reason to vote for someone? If they win, they win. You know, I think that Ukraine having 2 wins, they probably should have 5 wins by now. Ukraine are absolute powerhouses. Yeah, I don't know. That's what I think about it. Anyway, we're still waiting for the press conference to start. I think I'm in a waiting room. Let me see. Oh wait, let me minimize the chat to see what are you guys talking about. Sorry, I've been a little bit out of chat. Let me make this window bigger, because then I can see the chat more clearly. Ha ha ha, Tom, I don't know what you're saying about ha ha ha. Sounds like someone Bluetooth device connected. Oh, the mic cut, Tom. Is my mic cut? Can you not hear me anymore? Why can't you hear me anymore? Oh, shit, sorry, it's because of my headphones. Sorry. Let me put my headphones in. Tell me, is it better now? Guys, what's happening? I can put my headphones away. Can you hear me? Oh, okay, let me put this away. Is it better now? Okay, sorry, that was my fault. I took out my headphones and I think my phone connected to it. Sorry about that. I'm out of sync now. I don't know how to fix that. Does anyone know how to fix that? I wonder, can I pause this? Fuck, sorry. Oh, it's fixed. Okay, thank God it fixed itself because I have absolutely no idea how to fix that. Okay, I'm gonna have to, how am I gonna listen to this press conference? Feck. Let me try and, yeah, I've connected here. Because I'm hearing this, so, oh, feck, no, sorry. Okay, we're in sync. Okay, I'm back. Thank you, everybody. Okay, so in case you're wondering, I'm watching the press conference. I think I can show you that because it's online. So we're getting questions for Azerbaijan. No, who's called first? Belgium. I will tell you what they're saying in case you can't watch this. Okay, apparently I'm in sync now. Ardaman says I'm in sync. Yes, Mocker saying, if I'm out of sync, please reload your page. Sorry about that. That was my fault. I took my headphones out and the world ended. We were watching Belgium's press conference. So Jeremy's talking. I don't know who's talking about. I missed the question. I'm sorry. Really happy for Jeremy. Let me go to the chat because I'm not massively interested in the questions they get asked. Lana says, you're so sweet being excited for Serbia. I love Serbia this year. It's my number 2. Gargoyle Blaster says, what do you find in the song? Because I didn't find anything. I think it's just the fact that it sounds so different. It just sounds different. It's the only R&B song, so sonically it just really, really stands out. And that vibe of the dancers is very different as well because they've got this R&B. So R&B dancing is quite like hitty, like popping, a little bit of, not popping, but just these like hard hitting moves. And that choreography looks a little bit different as well. I'm going to turn the volume. Jeremy's speaking in my ear. He's talking about football. Don't talk about football in the Eurovision press conference, people. That is a pro tip. Okay, Miss Mia says she's happy for Czechia in particular. Domi smashed it after all the struggles. She shed a tear. Really happy about Czechia. I think that would have been a good one to call last if Serbia hadn't qualified. I think they would have called Czechia last. Apple Pie. 15 minutes ago I said the Netherlands is my number 2. That was a mistake. They're my number 3. Sorry, Apple Pie. Although maybe I consider that they're joint number 2. Gargoyle Blaster says, Romania okay, not amazing, sounds more like a Latin song. It does, but I quite like that Latin feel. It's a little bit like Ricky Martin or something from the noughties. Troy says, let him talk about football. Yeah, he was making a football analogy, which I think is just over the heads of some of the press people. Oh, Jeremy's pulling. Jeremy has pulled. Second half. Second half for Jeremy. I'm going to clean the board. And we're going to start placing these songs. Let's make some space. So, first half, second half. Okay, so let's see. Belgium are being put in the second half. So in case you don't know, there are 6 spaces left in the second half, and there are 3 spaces left in the first half, and the producers are looking for something upbeat. So we are dummy. The producers are currently sitting at the side and they are somehow trying to rig that this is drawn in the first half. Troy Robinson says, I think it's so impressive that Jeremy is a pro athlete and has such a good voice. Well, they've got a connection because there's a lot of emphasis on breathing. If you're a good athlete, you can move around the stage. I know he doesn't, but your breathing tends to be a little bit better. Halen's World, second half will be good for Belgium if all the ballads end up there as well. Really good point. And anything in the second half is going to get a better televote. Kiwi Seed, is the second half the best? It is significantly better for the televote. The jury, I believe, personally, are specifically told to vote up first half songs. That is what I believe based on the data. Press conferences, Christian Morganson, why do the press conference hosts always sound like they took your cheering up advice for Pia Maria? I don't get that. Sorry. I hope Serbia's in the second half, please God. Oh my God, me too. I don't want Serbia in the first half. I want them in the second half. I want Serbia to get a good result. Dominica, yes, is very happy. She's talking right now, so I'm talking over her. Mariala MC is making a good point. Romania and Spain songs are similar. They both have Latino vibes. That is true. Actually, Spain are not going to be happy about Romania getting through. They much would have preferred Ireland or Israel, especially Israel, because actually, maybe Israel's choreography would have conflicted with Chanel. I think all three of those bops would have. Chanel wanted none of them to qualify, maybe. Anyway, yes, Chanel will want Romania at the start so that there's. Chanel's in the first half, so she wants Romania to be far away. Sylvia R says, you said Tulia didn't qualify on a technicality. What happened? I love that song. So, Sylvia, in case you don't know, I can't remember all the details correctly. I believe it was a Danish juror, but her votes in back to front. She put her number 1 as her number 25. Someone please correct me in the chat if I've got this wrong. She put her votes back to front in the jury, and because of that, Poland got less points and didn't qualify. David Z, Tom, I told you Finland will qualify. Overall, great show. Okay, yeah, look, the ending was really strong. I had this originally in my qualification video and I put it out because of vocals. I thought the jury would bring it down, but maybe the ending got it through, or maybe the televote. People just really loved it in the televote. Happy for Finland though. I really liked UMK this year, so I actually am glad that their song went through because UMK was so strong. So it would seem kind of bad if after such a strong national final they didn't qualify. So I'm happy about Finland. Don't get me wrong. I'm happy about it. Okay, guys, we're getting the draw for Czech Republic. If they draw first half, they will open. This is important. Oh, they dropped one on the ground. Okay, they're picking the one that they dropped on the ground. They got. Czechia are opening. Well, I need to tweet about this. I need to tweet, sorry. Sorry, I just tweeted in all caps. They are totally opening. Do you know, the producers just absolutely shat their pants in happiness. Okay, who are we waiting for now? Who was third called? I can't remember who's third called. Oh, it's Nadir. We're waiting on Nadir. Oh, I want to see what you guys thought about Czech Republic. Apple Pie, when we know the exact running order, they will start working on it pretty soon. I think you guys will probably get it before you go to sleep. It's quite quick. Is it that quick? It's pretty quick. So you guys say, I'm going to bed, so I'll miss it. But I will do a video about the running order. Don't worry, I will do a full video about the entire running order. If jury... Eamon Moran, if jury votes up first half, does that make Ukraine an even stronger favourite to win? Not necessarily, because it does mean that less people will see Ukraine. So yeah, that's a good point. It could help. I have a slight feeling, I don't know, I wonder if they'll give them a special jury note this year about like, please don't vote politically. I'm not sure what is actually told to jury members, so I don't know 100%, but yes, jury do favour first half. Miss Mia, I reckon either Germany or Czechia will be a surprise top 10 finisher in the final. I think Germany might be a bit of a push. Czechia, yeah, that could happen. Alex says the vocals were shipped from tonight from Finland. Yeah, those vocals tonight were the same as rehearsals. That is what he's going to give in the final. Ardamand, sorry Ardamand, I said your name wrong. Any thoughts about Portugal or Norway? Portugal is absolutely and utterly gorgeously divine. I love Portugal. Really, really, really beautiful moment. Norway is my number one this year, so it's my favorite. Miss Mia, the crowd went crazy for Romania. Is that kind of song that lifts you, and dancers were amazing? Absolutely agree. He was amazing as well. He's very professional. He's very talented. Getting a qualification for Romania, really, really, really brilliant. Helen's World. Girl, we got Czech, Norway, Spain and Ukraine all in the first half. People are going to think the show is over after 5 songs. Yeah, really strong first half. I don't think Spain or Ukraine will get drawn first because it looks too suspicious with Italy as a host and being a favourite. I don't think that they can be drawn first. So yes, now the producers can choose between Norway and Czech Republic. Norway is too odd, I think. They don't want to start with something that is too kitsch. So Czech Republic is perfect for them. Okay, we are now drawing for Azerbaijan. I'll answer some questions. He's walking up to the draw pot. Apple pie, how do I know that Czechia are opening? I don't, I am presuming. Okay. Oh, I love it. His translator is really sassy. They're trying to pick which one to pick up. They're doing rock, paper, scissors to see which one they pick. They picked this one. He's lovely. He's a really lovely guy. I love how he's got like curly, he's almost got like curly red hair. Second half for Azerbaijan. Let's see what people thought about my tweet. I said, okay, who's next? Who was called fourth after Azerbaijan? Was it Finland? I think no, is it Finland or Estonia? Oh no, it was Poland, sorry. Yeah, I'll answer some questions while they're doing the questions. So I'm not particularly interested. The questions are always a little bit generic. Hello Motos. How many really upbeat songs for the second half now? I don't know. Let me look at the list actually. Definitely the UK is there. Yeah, I wonder. This is always one of the worries. Is there going to be enough upbeat for the for either half? Okay, who's currently in the second half? I can do it. I already know actually. Yeah, Greece in the second half. UK. Portugal, our second half is no, their first half. Belgium I put in. Moldova's second half as well. I think the second half is okay for upbeat songs. I think it's not too sparse. I'll go through that in my full running order video. Okay, Josh Baldwin, this is true. Josh Baldwin says, Czech has had such a bad run of draws for the final. 2016 second, 2018 they were third, I believe, or no, they were second again, I think. So yeah, it actually, that's a good point. It's a bit shitty to put them first again. They might complain about that. So I think the producers are just like, we've got no one else. They might just say, I'm sorry, we literally have no one else. On the flip side, they got drawn last in the semis. So the producers might say to them, look, we gave you a good draw in the semis, so sorry. Tiny Lebowski, is Spaceman considered upbeat? Yes, it will be considered upbeat, big time. Foreign. Italy is at 9th, followed by Ballad, Spain, Ballad, and then Norway is my dream. No, foreign, great point. I do think Italy 9th, it does make sense. Italy already is a ballad. Maybe they might not put another ballad there. Maybe something a little bit unusual. But yes, maybe Spain in 11th makes sense. I think that they need to put Spain 11th or 13th. Christian Morgensen, they didn't care about putting Albania second twice in a row. Yeah, that was a little bit shady. And I think Albania was a little bit pissed off about that. It would be nice if Norway were 13th, because being 13th is basically being in the second half. Once you're kind of after 10, you're pretty much in the second half. Yeah, Ranella went first, Angela went second in the final, Jonida went second in the final. I think Albania are owed a good draw next year. I agree with that. Eamon Moran, Ireland, Australia, Cyprus, Albania, all non-qualified, doesn't bode well for Spain winning, in my opinion. Or you could look at it from the perspective that all the other upbeat dance bops are gone, apart from Romania. So the way to look at it as well is that she is going to stand out even more. Because when people say, oh wow, do you remember that song with the amazing... I actually don't think the Romanian choreo is that really wow. It's fine. It's not actually like super wow technical. Alex Hodder, so can you win from 10 onwards? Yes, you can. You can win from 9. In recent years, the earliest winner is 9. I had a tweet about it. I can't find it now, but I had a tweet about the earliest winners. Sorry, thingy, what's his name is really going on long in his questions. Christian Morgensen, do you think with a competent Big Five this year, we are safe from 0-pointers in the final? Yes. I do not think we'll get any 0-pointers this year, because I think that Germany will get some jury points. It did pretty well in the Euro jury, which is a mock jury poll done before. I think that we will have no 0-pointers this year. That is my official prediction, and I like that. Alex Hodder, so UK can win. I think they can win, but I think the conversation should be at UK being top 10 after being so miserably last a lot. Miss Mia, Spain's vocals aren't the best. Her vocals are very, very good in every run through I've seen. Okay, Poland just drew second half. So for me, that is Poland's top 10 lockdown. It's pretty much guaranteed. We have Larry and the guitarist. Greg says, I definitely see UK finishing top 10. Yes, I really do hope it is top 10. Apple Pie, Serbia and Sweden in the first half, and that's literally a bloodbath. I'm still hoping. How many spots left have we got in the second half? Let's put a number just so we can keep track. We have 4 spots left here. And we've got 2 spots left here. So 2 spots left. So there's a 2/3 chance of pulling the second half. Finland gets first half. The second half is a nightmare snooze fest. Not necessarily. Second half we have Moldova and UK and Belgium. Yes, they would appreciate a couple more fast songs, but there are a couple there, but yeah, they definitely want a few more upbeats. We have quite a few upbeat left to pull. I think Finland would be good for the second half. That adds a little bit of energy, a little bit of variety. So I think producers wouldn't mind Finland being second half. Okay, Larry just saying he's proud to represent Finland. Okay. Oh, I like Larry. He's got a nice personality. Okay, let's see what chat's saying. Christian, do you think we're getting our first non-Big Five last place since 2003? Wow, Christian, that is delicious trivia. I'm stealing that. Sorry, Christian, I'm stealing that trivia. Have we had a Big Five in the last place since 2013? That is really, 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 really bad stat. Oh my God. Oh. Anyway, to answer your question, Christian, I hope so, because that stat is alarming. That there are 5 countries dominating the bottom, not even 5 countries, because not Italy, in fact. There are 3 countries dominating the bottom 5. Okay, Lau's drawing. Where are Finland going? First half. They can't get drawn first again because they've already opened their semi, so they can't. I've never seen a country open twice. Back to chat. ESC Heart, how long until we have the complete running order? I'm not entirely sure. I am going to go to bed after this, but I think they pretty much work on it immediately. I think they already have like a rough plan in their head, because they've already got the second half, so they're looking for songs to slot in. So I think it's pretty quick. Is there a chance for Norway to win? Do people like them? Kiwi Seed? I don't think Norway can win. I think they can possibly come top 3 in the televote, but winning I think is a bit of a stretch. Lila Catherine, Finland would be a nice closer for the final. Yeah, I think that would be a good closer. So good for Giant Chaser, so good for Brooke. She was fantastic and deserves to go through. Guys, if you have a moment, please go onto Twitter and send Brooke your love. I'm actually going to do quickly see if she's posted. I need to post her. I'm just going to do a quick tweet to Brooke. So I'm posting a tweet to Brooke with lots of hearts in it. Let me just give her an Ireland flag and let me give her a heart. Sorry, no, watching me tweet is not good TV, but it's also because there's an ad break in the conference. I'm giving her a little bit of heart. Let me give her a heart emoji. Okay, I just tweeted to Brooke. Let me get back to the chat. Okay, Portugal 2018. Oh, Dylan, you're right. Actually, yeah. Sorry, Christian, you're a little bit off with your stats. Portugal did come last 2018. San Marino last in 2018. Yeah, I remember 2G coming last 2012 because I really liked that song. That was such a dirty pop song. Miss Mia, what do I think about Ireland not going through? Look, it was expected. What wasn't expected is that she would challenge so much and put up such a good fight. Look, I just think it's the semi. You could say that we'd help from Australia and the UK and Sweden in the semi because those are 3 people who always really react to our songs. But I think this semi was more difficult, and an upbeat girl song would have really stood out in the first semi because there were none, or there were very few. So if Brooke had been in the first semi, I think she would have qualified. So a little bit unlucky. Kian Tajada is pointing out that yes, Portugal was last 2018. Christian, you trivia tricked me. Apple pie. Imagine if Serbia wins in the end. I think that would be kind of epic. Kiwi, whose country's Brooke? Brooke is Ireland's song. I'm having this girl sing a Sound of Beauty in my ear. Appleby, is there still a possibility the Netherlands and Serbia won semi-finals? That is why they left them from the final spot. Apple pie. Sorry, I said Appleby. Apple pie. Since 2013, someone tweeted on my wall today. They put in all the last places. Can I post pictures here? I can't. I can show you the tweet on my thing. I'll hold it up to the camera. So, guys, I don't know if you can see this, but this is all of the people who were called last in. Is that focusing? These are all the people who were called last. So it's never the winning song apart from Conchita. So other than that, it's usually one of the kind of middling songs because they don't want to call whoever won the semi because it's too obvious. So I feel like they choose someone who's a little bit less obvious. Sound of music. Moker, wasn't Poland last in 2019? Who was that? Was Poland last in 2019? God, I don't remember that. Was it really Poland? Who was Poland in 2019? I didn't think they qualified back then. I'm looking up who was last in 2019 because we're getting on a little bit of a Wikipedia rabbit hole. No, 2019 UK were last. Poland didn't qualify. Tulia didn't qualify. Okay, let's see. Oh, Christian, sorry, I understand what you said. Confused Big Five with pre-qualified. Yes, you are right, because Portugal were pre-qualified that year. So I see what you're saying. Of the pre-qualified, yes, there's a streak of being last. I forgive you, Christian. You are completely absolved. Alex Hodder says we was Tom. Alex remembers that UK was last in 2019. That's not something that you forget quickly. Okay, we're going to our sixth person call, which I'm pretty sure was Australia. I think we need this to be called in the first half, I think. We're looking at the balance of up-tempo songs and we're feeling that we need a couple more for... Let me just do out the halves while we're here. Armenia are in the first half. Let me make some space for this. Okay, guys, let's just do this. So we've got first half. First half. We've also got Italy and we've got Spain and Ukraine are in the first half. So are Germany. Portugal are in the second half of the first half. Portugal in the first half. Switzerland are in the first half. They might be second in the running order. France are also there. France. Norway are also in the first half. Let me make the second bigger. Second half, we have all these countries. And we've lost these ones. These ones are all out. Netherlands, the Netherlands are in first half. These countries are all out. Malta's out. Lithuania is second. I think that's updated now. Is that correct? Tell me if I'm wrong. Okay, God, they really faff around in these press conferences, don't they? I want to go to bed. It's like 6:10 right now. I have to wake up at 8 o'clock to get a COVID test. Great. Christian says he's grateful for the forgiveness. I won't have to repent. Our demand, Greece plus Switzerland plus Lithuania, everyone will end up sleeping early, but Switzerland in the first half and Lithuania and Greece are second half. If Sweden, Kian says, if Sweden get drawn first half, there will be fandom chaos. Yes. Sweden really needs second half to still be in the winning conversation, in my opinion. They really do need... Oh, Troy, I forgot Iceland in the second half. Thank you. Okay, they're asking questions. Please keep the questions short. Press conference. Daniela Menezes, the Menezes sisters from Portugal. Not Portugal, sorry, Brazil. Sorry. How are we getting the... Oh, we're getting more bots now. Everyone here is to fuck with you. Who likes that? Who sees that and says, I want to go to the sex bots? It's terrible. These sex bots, why do they come to us? Lila, I did try to make you a moderator, but I couldn't work out how to do it. I tried to paste your name into the moderator section and nothing happened. I don't know why. Where do we think that Estonia should be? Oh, this is Australia. Sorry, where do we think that Estonia should be in the thing? Is it better for the first or the second half? Sebas is so turned on from the sex bots. They were so sexy. The sex bots? I kind of love the sex bots. Little Catherine thinks this should be in the second half. Oh, there's only one more first half to draw. That's true. So pretty much everyone's going to be in the second half. Guys, I have to admit, we'll see what happens. If first half gets drawn, we know all the rest are in the second half. Oh, lovely. He's saying he's proud to represent Estonia. I heard that Uki Stavista said some nasty stuff about Stefan, that he wasn't a real Estonian. Correct me if I'm wrong. I was a little bit upset to see that. Okay, Estonia's drawing. Let's see where Estonia are. Do you know one of these things that these free magnets have helped me with is getting flags right way around? I always thought Estonia was like this, the blue is at the top. And now I know that with Armenia, the red is at the top. So I'll put their flag the right way. And then I learned the hard way that with the Netherlands, red is at the top. Okay, we're waiting for Estonia's draw. Oh, that's weird. They told me can't change. He got second half. I know the sex bot we needed was Achille Laro and he didn't make it through. Kian says the way Stefan jumped like he did on stage, he did that in all the rehearsals. I have to admit, I was quite concerned when he did. I was like, oh shit, if he jumps, I was watching, I was like, I hope he doesn't injure something. But in every single rehearsal, he did that jump. Yeah, we've got 3 spots left for semi-final second half. So only one of these countries is going to first half. Interestingly, if Romania get first half, maybe they will be drawn first. Giant Chaser, please draw first half so Tom can go to bed. That thought did cross my mind. If someone draws first half, I'm probably going to go to bed. Oh, I love Sheldon. Sasha Jean-Baptiste. Sasha Jean-Baptiste did Sheldon's staging. She's sitting with him in the press conference. Oh, Sheldon, he's such a sweetheart. I'm not boasting, but he followed me on Twitter and I properly gooped. Like, because it showed up on my thing, it was like, Sheldon Riley follows you, and I was like, I fangirled it. I shrieked. I was properly like, and I went and I double checked. I went to his profile and I checked it, and it said follows you, and I was like, I was such a fangirl. It was pretty cringy, but whatever. I'm allowed to have my fangirl moments. I am first and foremost a Eurovision fan. Oshri, hi. Israel was so good. Oshri, people really liked Israel in this chat. It was just the draw. Christian Morganson, have we had any ESC injuries? We have just had Czech Republic. I don't know if you know this, but in 2008, Sweden's representative, she found out the night before the grand final that her husband cheated on her. So that's not technically an injury, but it's pretty bad. Daniela Menez, I'm properly famous now. Sheldon, a subwoofer. Yes, subwoofer followed me as well, which was also a highlight. That was quite a while ago. They commented on my video. They left me a really nice video. I only got 2 comments this year from artists on my video. City Zieni and Subwoofer. Both left me really, really, really nice messages on my videos. I love that Sheldon went through. Really, really great, lovely representation for along like LGBT and Asian community as well. Okay, so we're waiting on. I want him to draw first half because then I can go to bed. Sorry guys, I want to. So Sacha Jean-Baptiste did his staging and also did Switzerland's staging. What's he going to pull? Second half for Australia. I hope he gets a good result. Could he get top 10? With that second half, he could. Okay, I'm going to have to wait longer. Who do we want in the first half? It's going to be Romania next. Little Catherine's like, Tom was like, please let me sleep. Yeah. I'm just like, I don't feel tired. I don't feel tired now. I feel like very energized, but I just know that it's 6:17 here and I have to wake up in 2 hours for a COVID test and I have to go to the hospital. We have a hospital in my facility, so I have to go to it. So yes, if I knew that I was going to be sleeping non-stop, it wouldn't be a problem. Our demand, do you think rock-based songs will not win because Italy won with rock last year? No, I don't think so. I thought there would be more rock songs this year as a reaction to that, but no, there wasn't, unfortunately. Excuse me for burping. Zach Costello, Ireland was robbed. It was a tough semi. I think she did an amazing job. Go support her on Twitter. Oh, it's Switzerland, not Romania. Oh, why are they talking? Oh, Switzerland, yeah, sorry. Switzerland came first. Sorry. Switzerland's before Romania. Cornelia is a very, very, very lovely person. In case you haven't seen, she's done a lot of promotion work. She is a really, really, really sweet woman. Very good with the fans. She takes a lot of photos. She's very interactive. She's very engaging. Lynn says, honestly, at this point, just stay up and wait for the test. I don't think it's good for me to stay up late. I don't want to mess up my sleep pattern too much. But actually, maybe... no, I don't think I can change my sleep pattern that much. Okay, guys, what is Sweden going to be? Michael Gray, I just called Sweden Switzerland. Yeah, I totally believe you. I'm not tired. I'm probably a little bit tired. I'm not drunk. I've had 2 beers. I've had 1.5 beers. This is half empty. I'm not going to finish it. I'm going to pour it down the sink because I'm not going to drink before I go to bed. I keep saying Switzerland is Sweden. Okay, sorry, I mean Sweden. How many times did I say that? Oh God. Switzerland. Forn says Switzerland. I'm a little bit worried about that for the final, that I run out of battery. Cornelia, very good at managing all the blips with her rehearsals. Really professional how she managed them. Ryan Pogo, apparently I did it 4 or 5 times. Oops, sorry if anyone's... I don't actually have very many Swedish people who follow that I'm aware of. Jag pratar lite svenska. I lived in Sweden for 4 months and I learned some Swedish while I was there. Dylan Burrs, do I think Circus Marcus want me music after ESC? I got the impression that they were formed for Eurovision, so I wouldn't think so. I didn't really get their thing with not revealing their identities. I didn't particularly get that concept. It made more sense with Subwoofer. I'm wondering if they just, I don't know why. Oh, Ryan Pogo, you're Swedish. Sorry, so I said you're Swedish. Ryan, how is my jag pratar lite svenska? How is that? Oh, Lynn's Swedish as well. Okay, sorry. Everyone's Swedish. I wish everyone had little flags beside their name so I knew. This is very long press conference between. She's going to pick her country now. Thank you, Ryan, for saying that my Swedish was passable. He's just being, he or she is just being nice. My Swedish is terrible. Although when I went to Denmark, I spoke Swedish in McDonald's and they understood me. He's holding her. She's in his arms. She's asking him which one to pick. They're having a great banter between the two of them. It's actually quite charming. She's picked one finally. Okay, they were having a lot of. She's making him get down on the floor to show him. I'll just show you. I don't know if I can show you. I don't want to risk it in case I'm not allowed to. Sorry, even though it's on YouTube, I just don't want to risk losing my press pass because I want to watch the dress rehearsal. Is it tomorrow? Will there be a dress rehearsal tomorrow? Second half for Sweden. I can't go to bed. And I said Sweden, I didn't say Switzerland. Not Switzerland, Sweden. Okay, so either Romania or Serbia will be in the first half. Would Serbia open if they're drawn first? No, they wouldn't. It's too weird. If Romania if Romania draws first half, I think they will open because Czech Republic have opened recently, so it makes sense that Romania does it. Although you could argue that Romania haven't been in the final so long, so they won't want to put them first. Yeah, no matter what's picked here, I know who the last one is, so I might go to bed after this one's picked. Okay, let me see. Italy, Spain, and Sweden fighting for the top 3. UK, Norway fighting for top 5. Finland, Portugal fighting for top 10. Yeah, I agree with that. Finland could get, I think I'd be surprised with Finland top 10. Blind Channel, I felt was a lot stronger. Ryan Pogo, Sweden has a chance to win. Yes, I do think that Sweden needed that second half draw to be in a chance to win. Let's see if their odds have changed. Let's check if any of the odds have changed based on the draws. Let me see. Australia moved up to 13th in the odds. Iceland moved up to 20th. That's a little bit strange. Okay. Halen's World. Romania is the sleepiest up-tempo song of the lot, though. They would not have that open. I don't know. I think it's up-tempo enough that it would feel like it gets the party started. But Czechia really gets the party started, doesn't it? So, I don't know. Okay, sorry, I'm listening to his press conference. He's talking about crying for something. Moker, I think the first slot hasn't been pulled simply because the Eurovision gods don't want me to sleep. Yes. Eurovision gods. Do you know one thing I've been so genuinely panicked about here is, I'm not sure if you're aware, but in Shanghai, if you test positive, they send you to a camp for 10 days. I've been so paranoid about getting COVID because if I get COVID, I will be removed from where I'm living and put in one of those camps. So I've been low-key anxious about this for the last 8 weeks. Wouldn't it be cool if they put Romania after Moldova so that We could go from Chisinau to Bucharest. Yes, but they will want to separate the upbeat songs. Konstakon, Ukraine is at 57% in the odds. Have we ever had something like that before? I haven't followed the odds that closely before. Only in the last like 4 or 5 years, that's the highest I've ever seen. Our demand, imagine I have a test positive, I'm screwed. Yeah, I'm in a very closed facility right now, so the chances of me testing positive are extremely small. Hopefully it won't happen. Christian Mogerson, sounds very dystopian. Yes, I do slightly live in a slightly dystopian environment. Babken Bagdasarian, that is a very Armenian name. Couldn't Armenia open too in some way? I suppose they could. It wouldn't be a very typical opener, but it is possible. And also, Armenia have never opened that I'm aware of. So yes, it could open. I think they would prefer something a little bit more upbeat. DV, what would happen if they put Ukraine second? I don't think they will put Ukraine second. Ukraine is a possible opener. I think they would need the consent of the Ukrainian broadcaster. For example, let's say they wanted Ukraine to open. I think they would talk to the broadcaster and ask them. If the broadcaster said okay, they might do it. Kalish Orchestra would not agree to being first. It makes sense as a story. It doesn't make sense as them being favored and being drawn first. Delaney, I don't get how Ukraine are so high in the odds. People are assuming that there will be a gigantic solidarity televote for them, and that's why they're so high in the odds. Jury-wise, I'm not as sure. Giraffe, UK second the odds now. Yes, they are. I hope this won't mean too much overhyping. First half for Romania. Okay. So that means Serbia are second half. I love it. I really want top 10 for Serbia. Now, funnily enough, I did say I would go to benefits. I actually want to hear Serbia's press conference because I love her. This is our first and second half. The running order, I do believe, will be out quite soon because there is a dress rehearsal tomorrow, which I will watch. I will not live stream the dress rehearsal because I want to have a dress rehearsal that I can sing to. I don't want to sing on live stream because it will disrupt you guys viewing. I want to sing to the grand final myself. So I watched the dress rehearsal on my own. I will tweet it. If you follow me on Twitter at Eurovision Tom, you can see my tweets from the grand final. But otherwise, it'll be a private affair, me and my bad singing. Constructor's being asked what was going through your head when you were waiting for the last couple of countries. I can't, she's saying the weather is lovely in Turin, so if she doesn't qualify, she can spend some days here having a good time. She is so classy. I absolutely adore her. She is my number 2. She's my number 2. Netherlands is my number 3. She's saying, well, is there anything you'd like to change about this experience? Oh my God, did I say something stupid again? Kian, you're saying Tom needs sleep. Did I say a country wrong again? Ed Delaney, thank you for joining us. I don't know if you're related to my friend Rob Delaney, but thank you for joining. I liked your comments. Stephen, why did they keep putting the camera on Ireland at the end though? I don't know. I missed who they were showing. Little Catherine, when is the dress rehearsal? Will the running order be out tonight? I think it has to be. The dress rehearsal, there will be one tomorrow, which I will watch. There will be another dress rehearsal on Saturday, which is called the Family Show. There will be 3 dress rehearsals. Oh, the cleaning staff are here. The cleaning staff have come into my building. They're going to look at me and be like, what the hell is this ridiculous foreigner doing? Okay, I think I need to go because the cleaning staff are here. Okay, guys, let's start saying our goodbyes. I'm going to go. Thank you for everyone for watching. Thank you so much for joining me. Really, really, really fun. Great chat today. Really, really fun and positive. The cleaning staff are going to come in a second, so I need to go. Bye-bye. Thank you, everyone, for joining. Bye. Bye, 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 bye.